Howdy folks, Justin here. We are back for a video with robots with guns. That's the Dwemer Battle Mage deck, because I thought Plunder fit nicely into that agenda. Well, let's rock and roll. So our opponent for our first game here is Zilbus the Dovahkiin, Hlaalu, Sans Ring. We have Mudcrab Merchant, Spiderworker, Gearwork, Spider. Let's throw back Spiderworker. Blunder's pretty good. Blunder's pretty good. Alright, let's do this. So I'm going to lead with the Mudcrab Merchant. I'm going to take the Veteran Forerunner. I really do not need a deck that runs Hlaalu Manor, Haunted Manor, to have a Veteran Forerunner. Sure. So I think I just take that out.
I know a shortcut.
Aha, your move. I'm winning. Next turn, Aldora, Plunder, Gearwork, Spider are all viable options. Gearwork Spider would set me up to play Dwarven Dynamo. Aldora can trigger in this deck, and there's a lot of value, more value sooner than later. And this is a super low impact turn for my opponent, so I think I just play Aldora. And actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Aldora, and I'm going to play Gearwork Spider, and I'm putting him into the Shadow Lane. I don't want a charge creature plus Steel Scimitar killing my Aldora. Okay. Alright, so I drew an item, which is actually the worst thing I could draw, because I have Plunder in my hand. I will just... what I'm going to do is go face for 4. Play Dwarven Sphere, which sets me up to be able to item or dynamo or something that down.
The Nords must take back Skyrim.
Let's see if we can't reach
Okay.
It's
Optimistic. So let's play the Fabricant. Trigger the action part. We drew a great action too. So I just need to draw a support now. I can play 2 things this turn, right? I kind of have to deal with this, don't I? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have to deal with this either. Yeah, I'm going to just do this, assume that this can't be answered.
The treasure will be ours.
And even if it can be, I still have the Sphere online more than likely, or Aldora and Skywag. Alright. So I'm going to lose Aldora,
Don't care to wield.
I assume. But I can keep pushing a lot of damage. Unless they have a Nord Firebrand.
Orders?
Okay, so my opponent's giving up the board. Oh, this was such a short-term play, because I don't have a ton of reach. There are no dragons in my discard pile, so this is only +2/+2. I can only put them down to 5. I'm not worried about that.
Just tell me who to stab.
That's a little annoying. I have a couple turns to try to figure this out. Sneak creatures through the guard shadow lane.
Be obeyed.
Okay.
I sharpen weapons. Don't care
The
to
Walker
wield
watches
them.
over me.
Yeah. Mudcrab Merchant it is.
Mudcrab merchant.
Definitely want Phalanx
Read my
Exemplar.
lips. Mouthpaws. We'll never give ground.
Now, because I gave him the Shadow Shift thing. Wow.
Dark omen for you.
Alright, so they get a charge critter.
Time to fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Finest of all.
Time to fight. Yep. I need them to give me more cards.
Nothing personal.
We stand united.
Oh,
We stand united. We obey.
okay. Pretty good. Actually, if this wasn't on the board, that would represent lethal. There we go.
Did I stutter or something?
Alright, so I need to not hit a prophecy here. Hey.
Did I stutter or something?
Crabs with guns. That works. Alright, back for second game with robots with guns. Here, kicking ass. I mean, we're 1 for 1. But that's 100% win rate, which is, like, really good. Shaitan is our opponent in this game. And Shaitan is rocking Dagoth. So, we need to win before they land any trained creatures. Alright. I'm going to keep Shulk Fabricant and throw the other two back. Shulk Fabricant is just so good. So good. And because of it, I'm going to go ahead and ring out the Spider Worker. We might even get double Shulk Fabricant value. I mean, you know, you see us, like, this is like one of the most suspicious cards a person can play. Okay, they're on aggro, so Shulk Fabricant it is. Trespasser's Bane is sort of an answer to some of the more annoying cards in Dagoth.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Alright. You'll be pretty disappointed by what happens next. I don't think you should ever make that trade there. But so I could Steam Constructor Trespasser's Bane, but that doesn't seem like a great play.
You fight well.
Alright, just more value. You fight well. Thank you very much, Shay. Thank you. I appreciate that. My Robot Legions, along with my Master Skynet, are doing our best.
Just give me a name.
Do not
Yeah. I'm kind of just into this. Opponent's clearly an aggressive deck. I just want to get on the board. This makes a future Halls of the Dwemer that much better. Weak against Cradle Crush and Skaven and stuff, but I don't know that you ever run those cards in this deck. Okay, it's Prophecy, something. So the most power we can put on the board is Stronghold Eradicator. My other plays don't seem great. See, I'll just drop a 5 magic, a 6/6. One of the most underrated beat sticks in the game, I think. Also, a pretty reasonable control card in general. I mean, like almost 2 years ago now, I called this one of the most underplayed cards in the game. It's certainly not as good as it used to be, and it was never great, but... Wow. Opponent's dedicated to the cards. You can't give that cover. Nice try. So, yeah. This turn kind of plays itself, right? We know our opponent's on a Prophecy deck, but we're also in a pretty commanding position with the Trespasser's Bane to answer anything. My opponent has no interest in trading, all I want to do is race. Okay. They're one Halls of the Dwemer away from dead. Okay. Ice Spike. Wow, they went deep on the prophecies. Yagram. What does Yagram do for us? Alright, well this turn's pretty simple too. Stand watch is good.
Talking mud crab merchant. Read my lips.
They have dragons.
Mouthpaws.
But I'm going to try to win next turn.
Talking mud crab merchant. Read my lips.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. But this is not a lot of impact. I feel pretty comfortable. I could slay this and get an item, but then they're left with what? A 1/7 and 3 Magicka? I'm ready. And we could just draw Halls of the Dwemer.
Let's see your fighting stance.
Yeah.
Let's make the answer.
Okay. You have a Skaven Pyromancer? Sure. So the most I can do in one swing is 10, which is an unfortunate number. We're swinging like that first because I need to know if this is going to survive. And ransom. We can make it through to another turn without much problem, so.
Did I stutter or something?
Could bring back... Nah, none of that's very good. Let's cycle Stand Watch. Alright, alright. Let's get some more options. There's Halls of the Dwemer. Okay, so Yagraming back what? I mean, none of that stuff matters. But it's a Dwemer. So
from the
we'll play it.
living dwarf.
Alright, so if my opponent can kill me this turn with 2 guards in each lane, cool. A weapon unstoppable rage doesn't seem great. Sure.
Let's make the answer.
Yeah. Now we only have 4 Dwemer on the board. I don't know if there are prophecies that could stop this or not. They certainly run in a lot of prophecies.
This should be good.
Alright. So. I just assume this is the play.
To be reduced to violence at
Needs to kill this in order to avoid just being dead. Ransack would put him to 9. Alright. I'm so sorry. We'll have to give you all shock fabric and lethal. Alright.